Hello everyone, it is me, Coffee Stitcher. I apologize that I forgot to do this salute at the end of the last one. I was, if you could not tell, extremely tired. I am still extremely tired, but I'm managing it better. This has been a really rough, really rough few weeks at work. But that's okay. Such is life. So I've got a little bit of stash haul, not a tremendous amount, and I may be making a trip to my LNS tomorrow because I need a blending filament. We'll see. Depends on what time I get out of work. If I'm able to get out when I want to get out, then I will be. If I am not able to get out, then I may not. But as of now, the good news is I have all of Thursday off to myself. Yay! StitchMaynia is in full swing, so I've got some updates there. I haven't done anything to Paradise Lost, so it remains as it was. The Oz one has become my work project, so I've gotten this far. So I'm not sure where I was the last time I showed this, but that's where I'm at. So, and I'm really loving this. And I really love, and it doesn't show up too well on here, but the wool really gives a nice dimension to the Cowardly Lion. So, yes, so I'm still working diligently on Oz. That was my first start. Second start was Paradise Lost. I think the problem with Paradise Lost is I apparently didn't have one of the colors. So, and it was heavily featured in that section, so I think it sort of dragged me down because I couldn't really work full on that section. So I think that was a combination of that and being just very tired from work and such that it sort of was not as enjoyable as I really wanted it to be. But I will come back to it because I really like how it looks when it's done. My next project was Lizzie Kate's A Little Gray Hair. And I finished it! Woo! This is done on Seafoam Linen by Weeks Dye Works. It's got some beads, it's got one little blue French knot for his eye, and it'll eventually be finished in sort of an Easter egg ornament shape. So, yeah, no, this was a really fun one. It was easy to do, and it was funny, because Oz is on 40 count, Paradise Lost is on 36. This was on 32. And it was like, oh my gosh, these holes are so large. I don't understand. So, it was like, big, I've forgotten what big was like. And then my next start was not one I had intended to do, but I kept seeing these get done, and it was the, it's from Snowflower Diaries, and it's called Haunted House. It was a little freebie. That's what the final version looks like. She did hers in Nina's threads. I'm doing mine in Weeks Dye Works, so, I'm using Onyx for the black. This is how far I've gotten. I didn't get any stitching done yesterday. Between getting called into work and having a small personal issue arise, nothing got stitched. So, this is as far as I got. I'm going to try and finish up the house before I go to bed tonight. But it's a fun little stitch. My only real changes is I'm going to make the flowers green and purple and red instead of black, orange, and yellow to kind of distinguish them from the rest of it. So that was pretty fun. So my last one is going to be from the Cricut collection, Halloween Eve. And I'll be starting that tomorrow. I changed my mind on the fabric. I'm actually going to do it on my Stitchy Box fabric that I got. So it'll be, in some ways, a little bit of a companion piece to the Samsara. I decided I wasn't going to do all of the metallic it called for, because this one calls for having metallic in, I'll show you the picture, the bones of the skeleton, the ghost the ghost, the lion's mane, the purple on the witch, the orange on the pumpkin. So I decided instead I wasn't going to do all of those. In fact, I'm actually going to use a blending filament of glow-in-the-dark. I did go ahead and order, and 2 of them are actually, or is it just 1 of them? No, only 1 is in number 8. All of these are number 4s except for 1. And I've never used a number 8, so that's kind of exciting. Let's see. I did buy the metallics for the for both the ghost and the skeleton. But I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use them or not. But I had a $20 gift card. This is what I used my gift card from Angie from. I had the gift card, and I didn't want a balance left, so I went ahead and bought those 2, because I figured they're 2 white filaments. This one is just white, and this one is called Pearl. I may not necessarily use them on this, but it can't hurt to have 2 white Krynics. I mean, really and truly. I will, however, I did get the black, which is number 5, which I actually may have already had, because it's in Murky Manor, but whatever. And it will be used on the crow and the bat that Dracula is holding, and on the pumpkin's mask. That's number 4. This one, number 12, is just regular purple, and it goes in the cape on the vampire. And I may actually, instead of doing the entire thing in metallic, I may backstitch around it and make sort of a batwing effect. Then there's number 26, which is amethyst, and it goes on the boo sign that the ghost is holding, and it's the witch's capelet. Because every witch needs a little bit of wicked. This one is called chartreuse, and it's in the skeleton's hat, which I may use it for, I may not. It's in the clown's collar, which I will definitely use it on, and I may also use some of the purple in his as well. I totally just dropped that for no good reason. I'm trying to figure out what color his hair is supposed to be based on the symbol. I'm not having any luck with colors on that. I may use some metallic in his hair too. And definitely on his shoes. I think his shoes. He's probably going to be one of the more blinged out ones. The ghost and the skeleton are definitely going to get blending filament on the skeleton's bones and the bulk of the ghost. And then my only number 8 is yellow-orange, and it's used in the pumpkin. But like I said, I may use it in a few other places as well. And then it also required Summer Meadow from Gentle Arts for the moon. So I'm really excited for this one. It'll be my start tomorrow. I will be kitting up all of the things that I need specifically for it to take with me to my, because I'll be going to my grandmother's tomorrow night. Alright, so there's those. Oh crap, I was going to do Stitch in Time's tag for StitchMaynia. Let me, while I'm talking, I will be pulling her up. Boop boop a doop boop boo doo doo doo. So haul-wise, I forgot to grab them. From Delicious Threads, I got some needle minders. And I got the, And so I got some needle minders, and I got my floss of the month from Dragonfly Lotus. So I will show you those while I am... Oop, that was loud. Angie, you just cameoed. Alright, so let me grab those needle minders. Sorry, I was more prepared, I thought, than I actually turned out to be. But they're right here. So I got one, which you may have already seen on Haunted House. It's the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. And then similar, those are done with fabric. She also made an exclusive set of Wizard of Oz needle minders that I got. And it's Dorothy, Tin Man, Scarecrow Lion, and the House from the Tornado. And they're absolutely adorable. I also, I found part of what I spent my birthday money on that I couldn't find to show you. I have it in 4 different colors, but I got Wizard of Oz fabric that I may actually end up using with that little Stitcher Wizard of Oz. Oh, and I also forgot to say, with the Cricut collection, the leaves at the bottom, I'm actually going to be using Gabe, who is one of our StitchMaynia pals, dyes his own floss. And he had one that I went, oh, that would be absolutely perfect for Halloween Eve. And so I asked him if I could buy some, and he's actually sending me some. So I assume they'll show up at any point now. But I'm super excited to get that. So I got those needle minders. And oh, ew. My boss just texted me. Apparently Starbucks is going to be carrying a mango iced tea this summer. Whatever. Now, what I would love is if they would serve the pineapple cone pop ice. If they would find a way to do that, I would be all over that. Anyhow, so I got my flosses. I got one called Olive Garden. This month's theme is green. And it's a green and brown mix. I totally see why it's called Olive Garden. It also looks a little bit like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Looks like it might have some purple in it, too. But it definitely looks olivey, and I love greens. I might also use some of this in Halloween Eve. I may mix up Gabe's and Liz's. Liz just does such beautiful stuff. And I need to place another order with her. I'm getting a thread keep from her. I am so excited. I love thread keeps. Yeah. And then also part of the Mulberry collection, this one's called Wizard Island. And it's sort of a blue, green, and purple mixture that's just really freaking gorgeous. And I have no clue what to use it on, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And it will be used. And it will be awesome. And then I got her wools, which I'm beginning to understand kind of how to use wool. And actually, and this one is appropriately called La Florian. If it were a silk, it would be perfect for Ariel's tail. But it's gorgeous, and I love it. It'd be a good tree color. Or maybe Emerald City. Actually, it would be a very good Emerald City color. But I like it. And funny enough, while I'm not a tremendous Lord of the Rings fan, I do like the musical, and the number La Florian, which is sung by Galadriel, is absolutely stunning. The end. And then this one, I just love the name on it. It's called Slime Verbena. And it does kind of look sort of slimy, and I like that. Which also makes me think about a couple of summers ago here in the Metroplex, Starbucks did a test market of these drinks called Frosts, which were these frozen juice drinks. And I actually really liked them. I was probably one of the few, but we had one that was a coconut lime, which tasted like a mojito without the mint, which was amazing. And one called Pink Lime, which was the passion tea and lime juice. That was equally amazing. But we all kept calling it Pink Slime, which may have been part of why it didn't do so well. But yeah. So that's the haul. Alright, and now for the Stitchin' Time tag. Did I accomplish what I wanted to? I'm not really sure what I set out to accomplish, so we're going to say yes. Would you do Mania again? Oh, hell yeah. I would love to have done it actually in full. But unfortunately, time just did not permit me to do so. But no, I've had an absolute blast. I've met some really, really, really fun people doing this. It's totally been worth it. Totally been worth it. It's a really fun group of people that are just as weird as Angie and I are. And that's really exciting. And possibly terrifying all at the same time. Have I learned anything about myself through doing this? Yes, apparently I really don't like people who pee in the shower. And I don't know the difference between new friends and snacks. These are inside jokes to the group, so I apologize to anyone not in the group who's watching. I've learned that it's a good way to keep myself from getting bored. And it's nice to just start things every once in a while. I do enjoy the starting. It's very exciting. There are things that I will go back to. Obviously, I have story time to work on after the 15th. But it's been really, really nice. I like having options. So I'm hoping that this will kind of spice me back up, because I tried the goals thing and it just didn't work out. Now, I don't know if that's not just because I was so tired from work that there was literally like a 7-day period where I don't think I picked up the needle at all, which was very, very close. So, yeah. So, I guess that is everything. But yes, I would definitely do this again. Those of you who aren't doing it, I don't know why you're not doing it. Well, I mean, I can understand. It's actually, I do know why many of you aren't doing it. But it's been a blast. And, yeah. So, I hope everyone's having a great week. I hope everyone who's doing StitchMaynia is excited. The end is in sight. Tomorrow is the, 12th? Right, no. No, today is the 12th. Oh, I was supposed... No, I started something 13, 14, 15. So tomorrow's my last final start. Sad. I may continue on. I don't think I will, but I may. I may wake up on the 16th on Saturday and be like, I must start this. I have to activate them. But, yeah. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to anyone who has put up with me during all of this work stuff. Particularly Kimmy and Angie and Annie and several other people who've listened to me lament. And I'm kind of hungry, which is what I get for having Chinese for dinner. Anyhow, I will talk to you all soon.